You are now officially inside with Noni Ayana, adult content for mature audiences only. Thank you for joining me. Hello, my audience Periscope. Tonight we will be talking about condoms, and I have my trusted friend Rico. Rico is nice and thick. Rico. Why did I name him Rico? I don't know. But tonight we're going to be talking about condoms and lubricants. And I have my trusty dildo. And we're going to do all kind of fun stuff. And we're going to talk about condoms. We're going to talk about types of condoms. And if you're on Periscope, please share. I want to see a lot of hearts going on out there so we can get people to be safe and protected. And we're going to talk about different types of lubricants and what options you have out there. And so I'm going to have all that good stuff. So this should be very interesting. You know what I don't like about using, the condoms on Rico is that they're lubricated and, it'd be all wet and sticky. I know it's cool for during sex, but like when you're trying to do a demonstration, it gets kind of complicated, okay? And for those who are, if you're watching via Periscope, I am on Orange Room Radio, which is the official station that the show is airing. So if you want to, take a look at the website, orangeroomradio.com, and you can look at all of the shows that we have on the air. And of course, yours truly is on 10 o'clock p.m. every Sunday night. So, like I said, tonight we're going to talk about condoms. And I know some of you all think that you are very well versed on types of condoms and all that good stuff. But it's always good to have an educational to kind of talk about what our options are out there, and so you can become reacquainted with the various options that you have. Now, I will tell you something about Rico here. Rico's pretty thick. I forgot to bring my measuring tape as to talk about what size Rico is. Dang it. I forgot to do that. When you have all your stuff and you're trying to get everything and keep everything together, you forget to bring certain things. I also wanted to discuss the female condom. I don't know if you all are familiar with that. The female condom, we're going to talk about this. I'm going to pull it out and show you how that works. And I have various condoms here. I don't know if you all are familiar with Love. This is often free. This condom here is often given away for free. Lovecondoms.org. And I have various kinds. And this is just my little goodie bag here. This one is Beyond 7. I don't know if you're familiar with this particular condom. This actually has aloe in it, right? This is lubricated with aloe, which is kind of nice. I mean, there's so many different condoms out there. You have lubricated, you have non-lubricated, you have ribbed condoms, right? You have flavored, you have glow in the dark, you have the Magnum for the larger, more well-endowed brethren out there. I want to say I have some flavored condoms. Let me see. I think I have some flavored condoms. These are my ribbed Trojan. I don't know if you are. Anybody ever tried the ribbed? Can you tell me, is the ribbed, if you've ever tried the ribbed, can you let me know? Because I want to know what those, what does that feel like to you? Ooh, I have some flavors. I'm going to try these out. Hopefully I can get them on Rico. I'm going to try out the flavored condom. I guess that might involve some licking of some sort to taste it. But, so we have all these different types of condoms here. I'm going to see if I can get through this box. Let's see. It says flavored. I don't know. Let's see here. It says flavored in color, but I don't know. This is yellow. I don't know if that's supposed to be banana. Let me see. It says flavors and colors. Colored plus flavored is what this says. Lifestyle. To stimulate more of your senses, may contain an assortment of vanilla, strawberry, banana, chocolate, and blueberry. I guess I got banana, which, ew, yeah, it says that on the back. Oh, this says vanilla, okay. And this says banana. I'm not a big I'm not a big fan of banana flavored anything, but I will try it. Hopefully it will fit over Rico. Rico got a big, nice head there. Rico's pretty thick. You know what I'm saying? Got a lot going on there. So we're going to try to get them on Rico and see what happens. I don't know how that's going to work out. But anyway, so as I was saying, and you know, last February, I had an event called A Night with Noni Ayana, and I gave away a lot of condoms, and I found the world's thinnest condom. It was a Japanese condom, but I found another one that actually is in the Guinness Book of World Records, so far as the thinnest condom available. And I'm gonna tell you all about that. I thought it was really interesting. It's by Noni Condoms. If you've ever heard of Noni Condoms, yeah. Let me pull up. I'm gonna pull up their website, and as you see me looking at the screen, you'll see me kind of reading what I found out, my notes and whatnot. But Noni Condoms, the Guinness World Record holder for thinnest latex condom. Okay. It says the thinnest latex condoms for passion and safety. In 2013, Noni was accredited by the Guinness World Records as the world's thinnest latex condom. Okay, it says protection shouldn't have to get in the way of passion. With the discovery of the 001 technology, Noni has surpassed its competitors and has set a new world standard. Noni commits to exceeding ISO safety requirements to ensure there is no compromise between thickness and protection, nor with safety and pleasure. Okay, and now with a full range of products suited for every user's needs, the 001 technology is what it's calling. It's committed to bringing only the finest products for its users. 12 pieces in a box for about, I think it was about $17 if my notes are correct. Yeah, for about 18 bucks. So, and now you know that the world's thinnest condom is created by Noni. It's like Noni, but with an A. I think I'm pronouncing it right, Noni. If you've ever tried this, please let me know. But as it stands, they have the world's thinnest condom, and it's in the Guinness World, Guinness World Book of Records. Okay, Guinness World Record holder for thinnest latex condom. All right. So we have that, right? And then we have, you have large condoms. So we're all familiar with, I couldn't find anything that says the world's largest condom. I couldn't find that. But there are various brands. So, right, Magnum is mostly known for having the larger size condoms. And, they come in large, well, Magnum, extra large. There's a double XL. I recently came across, I don't know if I can find it. I put up a picture of several condom sizes on my Facebook page, and you can follow me on Facebook if you ever want a chance to look at that. This particular brand, One, I found that they have a pretty big size condom. Let's see. This is what it looks like. This is what the brand looks like. I'm just going to let all these spill out. I have to clean up this mess later. Nothing like having a pile of condoms laying around, right? Let me see. I gotta find it. I had it somewhere. Oh, here we go. So this is called One. This is the brand One, and on the back it says One the Legend, and it says bigger than the rest for ultimate comfort and pleasure. Okay, so I actually pulled this out, and it's actually much larger than the Magnum. And again, just for you all that are listening that are not able to watch on Periscope, it's called One, ONE, the Legend. Okay? And this particular condom is called Bigger Than the Rest for ultimate comfort and pleasure. All right? And so I'm not very familiar with the brand. I'm familiar with the brands that most people are familiar with. Lifestyle, Trojan, Durex, all of those. And I am very familiar with this particular brand, lovecondoms.org, because this is the condom that tends to be given out freely most often. Okay. So, for those of you who might just be joining me, this is my trusty dildo, Rico. Rico's pretty thick. Rico has a nice set of balls there. They're not too big. They're kind of small, actually. But this is Rico. I like a dildo with a lot of veins myself. I like a lot of veins in the penis. I think for me, it's visually stimulating. So there you go. So anyway, so I found the site for the world's thinnest condom. I really couldn't find one for the world's largest condom, but you do have various brands that tend to target will more endowed penises, you know, like the ones that I said, Magnum, the brand that I just read aloud to you. So yeah, so now we do have, I tried to find the world's smallest condom. I found a picture, but it was, I wasn't sure if it was like, you know, they have prank condoms where you can order the condom and have it, you know, you can gift prank someone with it, and it's like these really, really small condoms. And I was like, wow, that's kind of sad, because you don't want to prank someone. Having a small penis, I know for some is kind of like a joke. It's funny, ha ha. But at the same time, you do have some people that have, or, you know, some individuals with a penis have smaller penises than some. So for them, it's a real life situation. So I will not make light of the individuals that have smaller penises, okay? I will not do that. However, there are condoms or condom makers that specialize in smaller sizes. Let me see here. So I found some brands that advertise to penises that are smaller, or people who want a snug fit. So there actually are condoms that are called the snug fit, right? So the brand's Lifestyle has a quote unquote snugger fit condom. Beyond 7, which is the brand I showed you earlier. So this one here, Beyond 7, actually this might be, I don't know if this is the smaller fit or not. All right, so Beyond 7 has a brand. This particular brand here, this is pretty much, as I'm showing you all on Periscope, this is what the brand colors look. Well, they're not the colors, but this is the design. So when you see it, it'll always have that bar across it that says Beyond 7 on the bar there. They have a snugger fit condom. Durex has one. Playboy. I was not aware that Playboy had their own condom line, but they do have a condom line, and their particular condom specifically for the smaller size is called Asian Fit, which I was like, what does that mean? So for you to have a small that was named, that's called the Asian Fit, is that saying that most Asian men are small? I don't know. I'm just asking questions here, but that is what Playboy's condom line for their smaller condoms, that's what it's called, the Asian Fit. And then you have Iron Grip, which is a gray packet. They are for, and it's called Iron Grip specifically because it specializes in a snugger fit condom, okay? I don't have any Iron Grip, but yeah. So let me tell you something. This right here, see, if you look at this, those of you that are looking while on Periscope, this particular size, I think this might be a good, I don't know, what y'all think? This might be a good 7 or 8, something like that. Maybe 7. Damn, I don't have my tape measure, but I think, I don't know, maybe 6. I don't know, but all I know is it's pretty thick. It has a nice girth to it. And to be honest with you, even with this size penis, I had difficulty putting on a regular size condom on this particular penis here. Now, here's my thing about the condom. Now, you know they have the condom challenge, right? Where they fill the condom up with water. This is what's been going throughout, you know, all on people's timelines and social media. They fill the condom up with water, right? They fill it up with water, and then they drop the condom over a person's head. Now, supposedly, this is supposed to show how strong condoms are. I agree, condoms are very strong, and it shows that particular challenge shows to be successful in, because I think it's supposed to fall on top of the person's head, and it's supposed to engulf the person's head without bursting. Okay, I get it. The problem is people do not consider friction when they do the condom challenge. So fine, you can get the condom over the dick. The problem is when you got a thick dick going in and out of that pussy vigorously, right? You are working that rubber. You are working whatever type of condom you have on. You are working it, and you can possibly thin it out if it's too tight. Squeezing on the penis, if it's too snug, that thing will pop, it will break, and next thing you know, we got little Ray, and you trying to figure out how you gonna pay for daycare. That's all I'm saying. Because my question is, how many of you all are a product of, or your child is a product of a broken condom? That's what I want to know. What is my favorite size? Somebody just asked me what my favorite size is. My favorite size is the size that don't hurt. How about that? Here's my thing about size. Since you asked that, because I know you got a lot of women out there that, they say, I need a big dick. They brag about all of that, and I understand that. Here's my thing, though. If you cannot have intercourse in various positions and be comfortable, like you can take that dick any kind of way, you know what I'm saying? That's really the goal. Sex should not be hurting. It should not be so unpleasurable that you can't get in certain positions. That may not be the penis for you. You need to understand what your boundaries are, what your limits are when it comes to penis size. That's all I'm saying. Okay? And when it comes to condoms, right? Like there was somewhere where I was handing out condoms, and you got some guys that be, I gotta have a magnum, and I'm like, yeah, I feel you. You may not need that though. Like, there's nothing wrong with having an average sized penis, okay? And the benefit to having an average sized penis is that you can really manipulate the pussy any type of way you want to, and she is more than likely going to enjoy it. She's more than likely going to reach orgasm because you are more than likely able to hit the G-spot and all the different corners and crevices of her vaginal canal, and she's comfortable. She doesn't experience a lot of pain. So those guys who feel like they have to literally beat the pussy up, it sounds good on radio, but it does not feel the best, is all I'm saying. And all of those that are talking about, well, you can't take no dick and all this kind of stuff, you can think what you want to think, okay? Everybody has their preference and their limits and their boundaries. I know what mine is all I'm saying. And, yeah. You do not have to be bruising my cervix in order for you to feel like you're doing something, is all I'm saying. You got some brothers out there that really are hurting people. Women, ladies, if it's uncomfortable, say so. Don't keep taking a pounding. And then on top of that, right, so this is the good thing about the condom show, because if he got on the wrong size condom, it's going to pop. Okay? And we don't need him sending sperm up and through your vaginal canal, fertilizing those eggs. We don't need that to happen, is what I'm saying. This is called prevention, people, prevention. Not only of unplanned pregnancy, but prevention of STIs. Because, I know condoms are costly, but so are STDs. I don't want one, do you? I don't want that. I don't want anything to do with that. So I try to keep myself protected. Now, anyway, so we talked about the world's smallest condom. We talked about, we didn't really necessarily talk about the world's smallest condom, but we did talk about condoms. There are brands that are specific for smaller penises, okay? And we have the Thinnest condoms, which are great. We're going to talk about the other different types of condoms. We're going to talk about condoms that are made from animal membrane. We're going to talk about that too. So we have first of all, the most commonly used condom is the latex condom, right? Right. So your average lifestyle, this is called threesome. This is a lubricated latex condom here. I have no idea why it says threesome. As a matter of fact, for those of you who are listening and for those of you who are on Periscope, I'm going to tell you, if you, speaking of a threesome, if it's two women and one man, and you're having a threesome, right? So you got Rico, you got two pussies in the room. Let me tell you a good way to protect yourself and he not even have to wear a condom. You know how? Bam, female condom. They both can wear one. He can go in one pussy, right? Out that pussy, into another pussy. Both of them having the female condom on. Everybody's protected. There's no swapping of fluid. And the beautiful thing about the female condom, I'm going to pull it out in a little bit. The beautiful thing about the female condom is that it actually hangs out a little bit. So not only does, you know how some condoms don't really, you know, there's still a chance that you could contract some type of STI through fluid, right? Well, the beauty of the female condom is that it kind of hangs out a little bit, so it protects you against the scrotum as well, which is also, you know, sometimes has a little fluid on it, so it protects you from that as well. So this is actually a good option for those people who are into threesomes. Okay, and I'm gonna show you how to put this on in a little bit. So anyway, so we talked about a latex. Do you know what latex is? For those who use condoms and buy condoms, do you know what latex is? Latex is a processed rubber. Okay, latex used in condom manufacturing is made from the sap of rubber, which is processed into liquid latex. The liquid latex is then compounded with other additives, creating the latex formula, okay, into like a glass mold, and then they're dipped. And when dry, the latex condoms are rolled off the mold, inspected, and packaged. Okay, that's how condoms are made. I would love to go to an actual manufacturer and like interview people and like take pictures. I don't know. I don't think they let you do that, but someday I want to be able to do that. Anyway, so some quick things that you need to know about condoms. All condoms show an expiration date on the packaging. Okay, so when you get a condom, when you buy condoms, please be mindful of the expiration date, like this one here. This actually expires in May of 2016. See, it's right on the back. Let me look on the box and see if they have the expiration date is usually on the box. So this one right here is like on the side of the box, the expiration date there. All right, so like these are, and sometimes, you know, it could be a couple of years before they expire. But all condoms show an expiration date on the packaging if stored properly. The average shelf life for dry and lubricated condoms may be as long as 4 to 5 years. Like this one here expires in 2018. Okay. To protect condoms from deterioration while in storage, avoid exposure to direct sunlight or storage for prolonged periods of times at temperatures above 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Unused condoms should be stored in their packs in a cool, dry place. Do not put the condom in your wallet, because that's where it gets hot. You're sitting on it. It's sitting there with all that stuff, and it, you know what I'm saying, it gets hot, and they're saying no, it won't be any good after a while. Condoms are individually packaged in sealed airtight packets, which should not be opened until the condom is about to be used, okay? All right. Condoms are not reusable. Please don't try to reuse the condom. I've heard of brothers putting a used condom back on. Why would you do that? Anyway, condoms are not reusable. Used condoms should be disposed of properly, not thrown in the toilet. So what is the proper way to throw away a condom? In the trash. I don't know where that came from, that people want to throw it in the toilet. I don't know where that came from. I do believe a past guest told me that one of the reasons why people throw the condom away in the toilet is because we have some of these females out here that are pretty thirsty for sperm, and they will use the sperm to try to get pregnant. That's pretty desperate. But that's one of the reasons why I heard people try to flush it to totally get rid of it. But it will stop up your toilet, especially if you are using condoms on a regular basis. So no, do not. You can tie it off, and sperm only lives but for so freaking long. Jeez, outside the body, damn. So make sure you throw it in the trash, okay? Never let a latex condom touch oil in any form, such as petroleum jelly, baby oil, mineral oil, and vegetable oil. Oil rots rubber, okay? Oil rots rubber. Avoid exposure to talcum powder, which may contain oil. So yes, oil rots rubber. And this is why they tell you not to use Vaseline and all that kind of stuff. If you're using for masturbation and you want to jack the dick off, that's fine. My hands are dry and this dildo is dry, so I can't really jack them off. But if you're masturbation, fine. But don't use Vaseline as a lubricant. And it's really not good for, it's not good for females either, because it clogs your pores. That's the worst thing you could use. Okay? So no petroleum jelly, no baby oil, no mineral oil, no vegetable oil. Don't go grabbing the cooking oil out of the kitchen because y'all don't have no lubricant. Don't do that. Okay? Don't do it. And for additional lubrication, you may use personal lubricants designed for use with latex condoms, such as other water-based lubricants. I wonder if I have a water-based lubricant here. I do. This is one of my favorites. This is by Sliquid Organics. It is glycerin and paraben free. We're going to talk about that too. This particular lubricant actually has an added heightened sensation when you use it. Sliquid. Anyway, so there you go. If used in conjunction with vaginal medical products, latex condoms may be weakened, then thus reducing their effectiveness. So if you're using other vaginal products where you're trying to treat vaginal dryness and things like that, you need to consider the effects of it on condoms if you are using the condoms and the vaginal lubricant or the vaginal medical product. Okay, so you need to keep that in mind. So now the types of condoms we have. I just talked about latex, which is a processed rubber. So we have polyurethane. Okay, polyurethane. I don't think I have. Let's see. Do I have a polyurethane? Other than the female condom, I don't. Polyurethane, it is great for individuals who have a latex allergy. Okay, polyurethane is actually it's actually plastic. I've heard of people referring to polyurethane as a rubber, but it is actually a type of plastic. It is a little bit looser fit. It's not as snug because rubber has that snap back, but polyurethane does not. However, it is still as effective as latex. It's still as effective to protect against STDs and STIs and pregnancy. Okay, polyisoprene, which is another type of it is a synthetic version of latex. It's latex free and it's often referred to as a natural rubber. Polyisoprene. I think I want to say. Let's see. I don't know if I have any. Damn it! I thought I might have had one, but I don't. I have my little collection of it. Oh, let me look it up right quick because I do believe. I'm trying to figure out. Hold on for a second. Let me put Rico over there. Set him somewhere over there. Let's see if I can look it up real quick. I'm trying to figure out which brand sells the polyurethane condom. Let's see. This is the great thing about the internet. It's so quick. Let's see. Skin. That's what I was thinking of. Skin actually sells the polyurethane condoms. Skin, which is made by Lifestyles. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right. So you have the polyurethane. Okay, which is a great alternative to latex. And then you have the polyisoprene. And then so we've mentioned latex, polyurethane, polyisoprene, and then we have the natural membrane condom, which is, I do have one of those actually. Where are my trusty? Let me see if I have it. Let's see, what is this? This is a Trojan condom. This is an awfully big pack. What is this? This is, I think this is latex. Yeah, that's a latex condom. Let's see. I have a lambskin. Let's see. Oh, here's my lamb. All right. So Trojan has, let's see here. So Trojan has the lambskin. Okay. So lambskin, let me get back to my notes so I can make sure I'm saying the right stuff. Where is it? Natural membrane condoms only help protect against pregnancy and are not recommended for the prevention of STIs. Okay, so that's the lambskin. It feels really nice. It does. I've tried the lambskin. It's great. So those are your options: latex, the animal membrane, what they call the natural membrane condoms, polyisoprene, polyurethane. Did you know there was a such thing as a vegan condom? Yes, there are vegan condoms. There is a particular brand, Glide America and Sir Richards. These are both companies that specialize in vegan certified condoms. Okay, what is this? Why is there such a thing as a vegan condom? what I found out after doing a little research, because I had no idea, which is fascinating, is no, it's not fascinating that I had no idea, but it was fascinating after I found the research that a vegan condom pretty much means that the proteins used to process the latex contains no animal byproduct. Okay, so I was trying to figure out what animal byproduct could possibly be used processing latex. And what I found is in a various group of proteins, there's a type of protein called casein protein. There's a casein protein, which is actually used in protein supplements for people who are looking to build muscle. But this particular protein, casein protein, is actually a byproduct of milk. So that's why they're able to say that we don't use casein protein when processing the latex for the condom. So anyone that says that it is a vegan certified condom, it is because that particular animal byproduct, casein protein, is not being used to process the latex. And when they process the latex, is basically what they're doing is just making it a smoother surface and a stretchable surface and all that kind of stuff. So it can be the latex product that you see when you pull the condom out. Okay, and that's basically what that is. So now you know something that you might not have possibly known. Okay. So back to Rico. So those are the types of condoms that you have. Again, the ones who make vegan condoms for my vegan friendly people out there, Glide America, Glyde, Glide America, and Sir Richards. Those are two companies that specialize in making vegan certified condoms where there are no animal byproducts in the processing of those latex condoms. For Glide America, a 12-pack will run you about $16, and for Sir Richards, a 12-pack will run you about $14. Okay, and that's not including tax. And both you can find either on the website, and I do believe they are available if you go like Amazon. You can, on Amazon, you can literally buy a bulk loads of condoms at a relatively good price. I was able to do that when I had my event on February the 14th of this year. I was like, oh my gosh, I've never bought so many condoms in my life. But I just had, crazy loads. I probably had over 300 condoms, and they all went very quickly, by the way, which is great. And so I got them all at a reasonable, I guess, your average prices, I guess. And I guess that's cool for people who don't like to go out in public and buy condoms. So just make sure you check the expiration date and make sure you check where you're buying your condoms from. So, make sure that they're not compromised in any way, that the package is not compromised, that that it's sealed and it's, how the manufacturer intended it when you got it. Okay. So those are the types of condoms that you have there. So now when it comes to instruction, because I know people, here's the interesting thing. Where's my box? I had a box and I opened it up because I was like, the instructions are on the inside of the package here, and it kind of shows you how to put the condom on. And what's interesting is that even as a grown woman, I have experienced men not knowing how to put the condom on. Right. So I'm going to need you to know how to put a condom on. Now, I'm going to try to put this flavored condom on just so I can save a little time. But this is the vanilla flavored lifestyle. This is not the right size for Rico. Rico is kind of thick, as you can see. I was trying to, now, typically women, like myself, we're used to the man putting the condom on. A lot of times women don't put the condom on, the man puts the condom on. So a lot of times women really don't know how to put a condom on. Nothing wrong with that. That's pretty typical, pretty average. However, you too can learn how to put a condom on. It doesn't always have to be up to him. Okay? And you can find a sexy way to put the condom on however you choose. But I think it's important that we understand the how to put a condom on, okay? All right, so the very first thing, for those who are listening on or who are watching me on Periscope, can you say what's the very first thing when it comes to putting the condom on, one of the more important things that you do in the beginning stages of putting the condom on? Can you tell me what that is? Do you all know? Do you know? Do you know? Okay, so it says in bold right here. It says in bold at the top. It says before sex, right? So it says before sex. Use a new condom every time you have sex, before foreplay, before penis gets anywhere near any body opening. Okay? It's saying that's when you put the condom on, and handle the condom gently. What we're not going to do is we're not going to rip it open with our teeth. Let's not do that. You can tear the condom that way. Okay? And that kind of defeats the whole purpose. And make sure you keep a nice little stash somewhere. Because I was recently told of a story of a gentleman who, he ran out of condoms. He's very well endowed. He ran out of condoms. He tried to put on a regular size condom, I guess either, I don't know how he had that. I need to ask that question, because he told me they just had a regular size condom. Who had that? I guess she might have had it. But he put it on. It was choking the hell out of his dick, and it broke. And now they have a beautiful little baby boy. So anyway, so make sure you have the size that you need, okay? And you can try these sizes on. You can purchase various sizes and just try them at home. You know, try them on at home alone. You know, get yourself worked up. Make sure it's good, hard, and stiff, and try these condoms on and see which ones fit the best, okay? All right, so as the directions say, step 1, before sex, it says to use a new condom every time you have sex. Not an old condom, not a used condom, okay? Use a new condom before foreplay, before penis gets anywhere near any body opening, okay? Now, number 2, you put the condom on as soon as the penis is hard. Be sure rolled up ring is on the outside. It's kind of skipping out a lot of words, I guess, to keep it brief. But it says, be sure rolled up ring is on the outside and leave space at the tip to hold semen when you come. Okay? So basically, as you can see, I ripped it open from the side there. Okay? I didn't open it with my teeth. All right? So that was a nice opening there. All right? So this is lubricated. So what it's saying here is, like it says, put the condom on and make sure that the ring is be sure rolled up ring is on the outside, right? So you have some, if you look at it this way, right? So you should be able to roll it down, okay? If you do it this way, if you are watching, you can't roll it down this way, right? So this is the proper side of the condom here, okay? Because you can roll down that ring. So they're saying make sure you can do that, okay? It also said to squeeze the top here. When you first put it on, squeeze the top, okay? So you can leave room for the semen. So when you have the condom fully on, the semen will have enough room, you know, when you come, they got enough room. So, because if it's too tight up on the dick, right? If it's too tight up on it, right? Let me see if I can get this on here. Oh, this is actually going on here pretty good. All right. So I left a little space there for the semen. Okay. And, oh, it actually smells like vanilla. Okay. So now I wrote this down, and I'm going to roll this down more just so you can see what I mean by if it's too far down on the penis and there's no room for the semen can actually spread throughout the condom and make its way down to the base. And while you're inside of there, it's possible that that you may, you know, some sperm may get out and enter the canal. Okay, so we're going to always make sure that you pinch the tip before the as you roll down the condom, so you can leave room for the semen. Okay, now. This is interesting because it says it's flavored, right? Let me see. Oh, that's actually not bad. I don't really do the whole flavored thing, but that's not bad. Okay, let me see. Okay. Well, they got me. Okay. So what I'm going to do... Right. So what I'm going to do, okay, that was just licking, right? So you just lick. And by the way, women, if you're watching, this little area right here, that vein there, that's a great area to lick there. right? So you can just kind of lick along those lines, and that line there where the scrotum is, like if you just lick down, that's a great sensation for the guys. So let me see. All right, vanilla. Woo. So this is great. All I'm saying, hell, I need to buy more flavored condoms. Shit. Anyway, so the instructions go on to say, right, you squeeze the tip so gently so no air is trapped inside. You hold the tip while you unroll the condom, right, all the way down to the hair. If condom doesn't unroll, it's on wrong. Throw it away. Start over with a new one, okay? So you start over with a new one. And let me see. So, yeah. So, why am I tempted to look at it again? Okay. Because it's vanilla flavor. So this is and it's lubricated as well. So it has the vanilla flavoring on it. Let me see what else is going on here. Vanilla flavored. Oh, this expires 2018. Okay, that's cool. This is not bad. I wonder I'm kind of curious as to what the banana tastes like. Should I taste the banana? I'm not really big on banana. Should I taste the banana? This is pretty good though. Okay, that was a little X-rated. And now my lips are greased, so now my lips are lubricated. That's wonderful. But that was pretty good. Okay, so anyway, the end of the directions you have here, you pull out slowly. This is after sex, by the way. You pull out slowly right after you come while the penis is still hard. I don't know what that was. It ain't like Rico got hair. Anyway, pull out slowly right after you come while penis is still hard. Hold the condom in place on the penis to avoid spilling the semen. Turn and move completely away before you let go of the condom. Dispose of used condom properly, not in the toilet, as we spoke before, but in the trash. And no more sex without a new condom. If condom breaks and semen spills or leaks, don't panic, but quickly wash semen away with soap and water. Okay? And there you have it. So it's saying, you need to hold it. Hold it when you take the condom off, right? Usually this will be pointing down. Now, what some people do is they tie the condom off so there's no spillage, right? They tie it off and then they throw it in the trash, is what some people do. I'm kind of curious. Now my hands are all greasy. I'm kind of curious about the banana. And once again, you check the expiration date. Not the inspiration. The expiration date. This one is for 2018. So this is made in Thailand, by the way, like you care. So anyway, once again, this is awfully yellow. This better be banana. Damn. So Rico, we're going to try you once again, Rico. So as they said, okay, so you hold the tip. And like I said, Rico is he got a little fat head, right? So, sometimes I have to put a little extra effort into putting the condom on. And by the way, people, when it comes to condoms, sometimes it's great to use condoms on your toys when you have sex with them because it makes the cleanup easy, right? And this is great for play. If you and your couple are into using toys and you can use the flavored condom on the toy just for an added whatever to your, to your play, to your sex play, right? So you may not even have to put it on him. You can just put it on, I hate, this is when Rico gets really lubricated and I can't get the condom on there. So, right, so I held the tip there. Rico is now banana flavored. Ow. So, like I was saying before, when you have toys, and many of us have dildos in the drawer, and a lot of heterosexual couples will not admit that they add dildos to their toy life. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing. And nobody needs to know what you do in your bedroom, okay? Whatever pleases you. As long as it's safe, sane, and consensual, you're good, all right? Now, but like I was saying before, if you want to add some toys to your sexual play, nothing wrong with taking the dildo, adding a little flavored condom on there to help, to kind of like spice things up. So now this is banana. I had vanilla at first. And I have to make sure I clean this up because the people that come in the studio after me, for me to have left a used condom, it would be hilarious. That's all I gotta say. So this is banana. Let's see what banana tastes like. Boo. Wait a minute. This is banana. This wasn't good. The vanilla was better. I'm sorry. Let me try it. Hold on. Yeah. Banana is just not as good as the vanilla. Try the vanilla. I like the vanilla myself. That was a lot better. The banana it doesn't have a whole lot of flavor. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like banana. So anyway, I'm gonna take this condom off. As I was saying before, it says to make sure that you hold it at the base when you take the condom off. Don't pull it off from the tip, okay? So, yeah, I'm responding to, yeah, I don't like banana flavored things either. That was not tasty at all. Ugh. So if you do that, I'm tying it off because, I don't know, it's like Rico just came, okay? And I'm tying it off. Anyway, the banana, it was disgusting. Oh, you know what? And I can't even try another flavor. It said assorted. They should have gave me 3 flavors. They gave me 2 flavors, 2 banana and 1 vanilla. And the vanilla was the best one. Let me see. I want to try the ribbed before we go into ultra ribbed. I want to look at the rib and see what the rib looks like before we get into lubricants. Let's see. This is a ribbed condom. Okay. This is by Trojan, all right? And did you check how I ripped it? I didn't rip it with my teeth. I just caught one of the cut edges there and ripped it right down, totally preserving the condom, making sure that it rolls down, okay? Because if you put it on this way, you can't roll it down this way if the roll is on the inside, but the roll needs to be on the outside, right? You need to grab the tip, right? Making sure that you leave enough room for the semen, okay? Rico was like super greasy. He's like, no, I don't want a condom. I don't want a condom. I don't want to wear a condom. All right, so this says it's ribbed. I don't know if you all can see the ribs on, oh yeah, you can see it on Periscope. That's pretty good. So this is the ribbed condom there, okay? I don't think I've ever tried the ribbed. Just with my hands rubbing along that, I won't need any lotion tonight because I'm like super, it's just like, anyway, so these are the ribbed. So this it feels pretty nice against my hand. So I can only imagine that the sensation is probably pretty cool. So that's the ribs. I don't know if I have any other type in here. Let me see if I have another type of condom. I don't see another type. I don't know. Why do I have this in here? I have a sexual enhancement for women. I've never tried that. It's like a Viagra type thing. Let's see. Oh, here's a studded condom. Yay! Let's try the studded condom. Once again, you hold it at the base when you take the condom off. You're just going to slowly remove the condom, holding it at the base, making sure that the semen stays down in the bottom, right? And we're going to tie this one off too, just for the sake of demonstration. How about that? Okay. All right, so this is a studded, this says it's a studded condom. Oh, and the design is interesting already. All right, so let's see what this is talking about here. Let's see. Poor Rico. He's like super, super wet from all this lubrication. Let's see here. So this is, so I don't know if you can see the studs. Can you see the studs, everybody, on Periscope? So those are the studs there. They're very small, but I'm sure, and they're all along the head as well, if you can see those. All right, so that should be pretty interesting, a pretty interesting sensation to feel the studs there. So there you go. Very nice. It's blue. Okay. This one is by Beyond 7. This is the one I told you about that has the snugger, the snug. They have a line specializing in the snug fit. Okay. So that's Beyond 7 that says that sells the studs. Now, we're going to move on to lubricants in a little bit. But if you have any questions about, the female condom. Don't you all almost let me forget. Let me tell you about the female condom. All right. Here's the female condom. Remember when I was saying that if you are in a threesome, you can use, this one is so expired. It's super expired, but that's okay. This is the female condom, and I pretty much opened it like I opened the other condom packs. This is a female. This is how big the female condom is. This is the ring that they were talking about that you have to insert. Okay, so the instructions are actually on the packet. So this is the female condom here, and you squeeze it in the middle to insert it. If you all are familiar with the soft cup, it's very similar to how you squeeze the rim to the soft cup. You insert it this way, right? And then you make sure that it's to the back, towards the back of the cervix, okay? And then you kind of just, continue to press it in. And this little part, or to continue to push it in, this little part here will actually hang out of the vagina a little bit, like it's that much, just kind of hanging out a little bit, okay? But the instructions are on the back, if you can see the instructions there. So those are on the back. And you discard of this the same way. This is also lubricated as well. This is a polyurethane condom. As I was saying before, it's made out of, polyurethane is a plastic, it's not a rubber, okay? And just to give you an idea of what it would fit like over a penis, okay? Let's see here. So as you can see, it's a little bit looser, even though it's for the vaginal canal, right? Let's see. As you can see, it's a little bit looser. So, forgive me, I'm hitting the mic, but it's a little bit looser. So it's going to be snug because it's in the vagina. But as you can see, there's a lot more give with this type of plastic when it's in the vagina. Okay? And see how much longer it is? So all of this is going to be hanging outside. So when he's hitting it, right? Not hitting it, but when you all are fucking, okay? It's going to be covering up some of that scrotum. It's going to be protecting some of that scrotum too. The good thing about look how greasy my hands are. The good thing about the female condom, like I said before, if you're having a threesome, right? If you're having a threesome, both women, with two women, by the way, both women can be wearing the female condom, and you're protecting yourself from both women. You can go from one woman to the next and you're protected, okay? And you don't have to worry about transferring fluid. All right? So that's the beautiful thing about the female or condom, or any condom, right? I'm not any condom, excuse me, specifically the female condom. And yes, I agree. I was playing with the condoms before, just kind of seeing, because I think we don't play enough with, as adults, we stop playing, right? We don't really play with things anymore. And I just want to see how strong the condoms really are. And they are. The condom challenge is right. You know what I'm saying? You can that's how strong it is. I can literally take it and stretch it open and put it over, like, you know what I'm saying? So I get how strong condoms are. But when you consider things like friction and you got a lot of pull and movement going on, right? It can break. This is pretty durable. Okay, I like this. So there you go. So far as condoms are concerned, okay? If you have any questions, especially on Periscope, or you can just email me, go to Gmail, Noni Ayana show at gmail.com, and you can ask me whatever questions you want to ask me about condoms, or if you had any curiosities about condoms. But by all means, please make sure that you check the expiration date, that is not expired, and you know what lubes to use with said condom, okay? Oh, here's some magnums. Okay, these are the large size. We don't have to worry about that. Rico, you was actually able to fit some of these other condoms. Okay. This, I think this is a larger size because the packaging is like huge. Anyway, so there you go. With condoms, that is my presentation on condoms. I hope you learned something. Rico is now ready and lubricated. He is good to go. Maybe we can play a little bit afterwards. So now we can go into lubricants. Yes, we can go into lubricants now. And we can talk about, my hands are super greasy. Hold on. I need to wipe my hands off. They're like really greasy. Okay. So, and did you know silicone is often used for, because, you know, most condoms are lubricated with some type of silicone lubricant, okay? Especially the latex. All right, because oil-based lubricants break the latex down and it causes it to break. All right. So what is a personal lubricant, right? What is a personal lubricant? Lubricant is pretty much defined as the separation of moving surfaces to prevent them from coming into contact with each other. The benefits of lubrication are the reduction of friction between the surfaces and the prevention of mechanical wearing of the surfaces, okay? Thus, a lubricant is any material that performs the function of lubrication. Personal lubricants are fluid lubricants intended to reduce what happened? My notes kind of went crazy here. Personal lubricants, friction associated with contact between, or reduce the friction associated with contact between human tissue and another moving surface, okay? The surface of a medical device or a dildo or human tissue. Personal lubricants are also referred to as surgical lubricants or patient lubricants, okay? So lubricants can also be used, oh, my phone is going dead. Lubricants can also be used for if you are using toys as well. So you can use a personal lubricant. Do not use a silicone-based lubricant on silicone toys, okay? All right. It breaks the silicone down. It actually starts feeding on it. It starts making holes and all. It kind of deteriorates the silicone. Anyway, did you know that in ancient times, a variety of materials have been employed as lubricants, including animal fats, vegetable oils, and other plant extracts? The ancient Romans were known to have used animal fats as lubricants, and there are numerous biblical references to anointing the body with oils, which are indeed lubricants. Though it is not explicitly documented, it is not unreasonable to envision that such materials were used in the same manner as modern lubricants are used today, or personal lubricants are used today. In the modern era, castor oil was reported in 19th century medical literature as a surgical lubricant. Ew. So you have water-based, you have oil-based, you have silicone-based, you have lubricants that are warming, cooling, flavored, massage oils that are used as personal lubricants. Silicone-based personal lubricants are notably different from the water soluble counterparts because silicone fluids often offer exceptional lubricity with a long play time because they do not dry out or and become tacky. The hydrophobic, which means tending not to combine with or incapable of dissolving in water. The hydrophobicity of silicone enables them to be effective lubricants in wet environments such as showers, bathtubs, since they are not easily diluted and washed away. So, you know, some people ask about lubricants in wet places like a shower or something like that. Silicone would be best for that because it doesn't break down with the water, okay? However, the insolubility of silicones in water also make cleanup more challenging. Since silicones do not interact with latex rubber, the silicone-based personal lubricant are also attractive as condom-compatible lubricants. Nonetheless, the silicone personal lubricant tends to be more expensive, premium price products compared to conventional personal lubricants due to the higher cost of silicone raw materials. So that's why it tends to be a bit higher than water-based, especially for those silicone fluids that are considered medical grade and must meet the requirements, national requirements for a silicone lubricant. So That's the advantage of silicone lubricants, is because it doesn't dry out. You know, and silicone lubricants are highly recommended for anal sex. And that's another thing about the female condom I forgot to mention. The female condom is great for anal as well. Okay. And you can also put lubricant inside the condom. You can put the right lubricant in any condom for added sensation. Okay. And then you have the water-based, which of course that means the lubricant is pretty much water-based. It's water soluble. It was first introduced in the 20th century. The benefits of the lubricants, including a tremendous improvement in lubrication comfort because of the more natural aesthetic and more lubricious formulas. It's non-staining. It's easier to clean up. Formulas due to water solubility and compatibility with latex rubber condoms. So the water-based condoms the water-based lubricants are more latex friendly. Okay, is what they're saying. And then you have the oil-based. You also have organic, like this one I was saying here, right? So this is Liquid Organics, and these are has no glycerin or parabens. When people say, or when companies say no parabens or glycerin, parabens are used to preserve the lubricant, allowing a longer shelf life and preventing various bacteria from growing in the lubricant due to the lubricant's water content. When it's water-based, anything with water in it, stuff can start to grow in it after a while. So that's what the paraben is for. It's just to give it a longer shelf life and to not, so the lubricant won't be compromised with the growth of anything like, any unwanted organisms beginning to grow within the lubricant. And then glycerin is actually, they're saying, some people say it's sugar, but glycerin is actually a moistening agent. That's what it's used for. It's used for a moistening agent when you add that. That's why if you look up do-it-yourself lubricants, glycerin is often one of the main ingredients. Glycerin, xanthan gum, and water, I believe, is usually. If you go to YouTube, some people choose to make their own lubricant. And then you have, and by the way, parabens and glycerin has also been associated to vaginal irritation. So that's why a lot of people who have very sensitive labia, very sensitive vaginal walls, they tend to prefer a more natural organic based lubricant. And then some people also use spit, which is often the go-to lubricant for a lot of guys. They'll right on the pussy. I don't know who thought that was sexy, but we see that in porn. And then men assume that that's what women like. That's not always the case. So everyone is not turned on by you letting a huge glob of spit fall out of your mouth onto her pussy. Everybody is not turned on by that. I just want to say some people are, but everybody isn't. So you might want to be careful with how you do that, okay? So you have spit. You have coconut oil. I've heard coconut oil I've heard nothing but good things about coconut oil being used as a lubricant. So you might want to, that's something to consider. It's natural. I would prefer you use the cold pressed, nothing that's been processed too much. Okay, if there's such thing as cold pressed. Look into that. Flaxseed I thought was really cool. I just recently saw a video of a woman boiling down flaxseed and nothing else, just straight flaxseed. And I heard really good things about that too. So that might be something you want to look up if you want to try that on your own. And I think I'm done. I've done condoms. I've done lube. So as far as you all are concerned, you have everything, all the information you need. I'm going to put this video on my YouTube channel, if you can just Google, not Google, if you put in the search box Noni, Noni Ayana, Ayana, you will see about, I have quite a few videos on there. I will have this one on there because I feel like it's very important, even though the mic is like blocking my face the entire time. But I do think it's very important that people know how to put a condom on, what your options are, and be really educated on the types of lubricants that are out there, so you'll know what to use with a condom, what not to use with a condom, how to discard a condom, all these different things, which is great. It's just great stuff to know. Okay, so again, no oil for the latex. Okay, water-based, and silicone is great for anal. The female condom is great for anal. Also great for threesomes. Remember the threesomes? Remember, you can have, if it's 2 females and a male, and you got 1 penis and 2 vaginas, you can have both vaginas protected with this, with the female condom, and everybody's protected, which is awesome, right? Awesome, awesome, awesome. So when next time you want to go to the swingers club and you want to have your threesome, you now can be very protected, okay? And there you go. So, and of course, yes, like I said, it is a looser fit, but hey, how much of that are you thinking about when you got your dick inside 2 pussies? Like, really? So anyway, only water-based lubricants with the latex, okay? With I believe with the polyurethane and the polyisoprene, you can use oil-based lubricants with those. You cannot use oil-based with which one was it? No, I'm thinking of the lambskin. The lambskin, yeah, no oil with the lambskin, okay? All right, so there you go. And if I'm trying to make sure that I said everything. If anything is incorrect, I will definitely correct it once I, with whatever information that I need to correct, I'll put it at the bottom of the YouTube video, whatever. So that's that. Inside with NoniAyana.com is my website. You can subscribe to my website. You can put your email in there, and whatever show that I'm doing or whatever post, blog that I write, you will automatically get that update. Please subscribe to that. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. Don't forget, you are listening to me on Orange Room Radio, so make sure you check out orangeroomradio.com and check out the other shows that are listed on this particular internet radio site. So make sure you do that. And if you have any questions, please feel free to go to Ask Noni Ayana on my webpage, inside with NoniAyana.com, and I will answer your questions. Please refrain from asking me any personal questions. This is not about me. I'm an educator. My job is to educate you, and is to help you. I do workshops. I'm based in Atlanta. So if you want to keep up with the workshops that I host, if you want to do a bachelor party, a bachelorette party, if you want couples consultation, educationals, if you want to do a workshop with you and your girls, if you want to do a mother-daughter and kind of discuss how to talk sexuality with your children, with your teens, things like that, I'm down. My specialties, menstrual hygiene, yes. And of course, my beloved, my baby, my 30-day challenge to vaginal health, which begins January 1st, 2016, 30 days of no processed foods. The goal is for women to recognize how processed food affects vaginal health. This includes your vaginal odor, vaginal discharge, PMS, libido, vaginal scent, I said odor, the taste of your vaginal secretion can drastically be changed or improved by the foods that you eat. So make sure you stay up to date on the 30-day challenge, and I will be doing a video about that so I can give you some helpful tips that will make your 30-day challenge much more successful. And I have so many things that I've added to that, so I'm looking forward to that. And I'm looking forward to the women, many women joining me this year. I've had women join me every year since 2013, and every year it grows. I get more participants, so I'm looking forward to that. So stay tuned on that. So first, as always, I'm going to say goodbye to my Periscope audience. Thank you for joining me and thank you for participating, and I hope that you have learned something. Good night, you wonderful people.